Hello and welcome back to the Kop TV with myself, AGT. How are we? Oh, no, nothing in that one. No worries. Yeah, Liverpool versus Man United this weekend. A huge game, and I am going to say it still is the biggest game in English football, even though the rivalry now with Man City is perceived as higher than United because we're the ones fighting for titles now. I'm still going to say historically, this game throws up the most excitement when I see it on that fixture list whenever it comes out every July. You know, a huge game, but then other people saying, is it a huge game? Even if we do lose, which I don't think we will, prediction coming later, it's still a game where if we did lose, then it's not really going to affect us in the long term, I don't think, personally. But looking back on this game, last season, we beat them 3-1 at home, and it was the game that led to the sacking of Jose Mourinho, which is always nice. We always like to see Mourinho getting sacked and crying. Now listen, in terms of how I think this one's going to play out, they've got some big injuries. Let's not lie about that. So Pogba's out. Even though Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says that Rashford won't play, I've got this funny feeling that he's going to play. It's a famous tactic. Mourinho does it all the time. Ferguson used to do it all the time. When they had a big player who was doubt for the game, they'd always say, oh, he's not playing, he's injured, mate, you won't see him. And then he plays and probably scores the winner. Classic tactic for United managers. I wouldn't be surprised if Rashford comes off the bench, but I wouldn't expect him to start. That means they're probably going to have to play Mata, Lingard and James, or two out of those three, and then Martial up top. Now, for me, if I'm Trent or Robertson in this game, I'm thinking if I can get behind those lads that don't really like to track back, the Matters, the Lingards, the Jameses, then this could be a romping. And do you know what? I'm going to go for 3-0, only because I know we can score goals. We've scored a goal in the last 30 games or something. And genuinely, we've got 6 clean sheets in a row. I just don't see them scoring. I don't see them scoring. So look, the only thing I definitely want to happen in this game, I mean, Bobby Firmino and Salah haven't actually ever scored against Man United in the Premier League for Liverpool. They've probably played against them maybe 4 or 5 times each. So Bobby and Mo, let's break them ducks today. Let's break them ducks, you know. Oh yeah, nothing in there. Let's make sure that you get a goal and wipe that record clean, because let's face it, scoring against Man United for Liverpool has to be a career highlight. And obviously, they've got the talent to. Maguire's just been made captain. Let's just, so Ashley Young has gone to Inter Milan. And I can just see Maguire taking the armband, which he has, and completely bottling it on Sunday. 4:30 kickoff at Anfield. He's been given the captain's armband. He's a bit of a sausage. He's a bit of a ham roll, as troops would say. For me, he's a bit of a donkey, a bit of a Bambi. £80 million. I wouldn't have him anywhere near my setup at Liverpool. I just think this is, if there's any day that Mo or Bobby are going to score against United, I believe it is going to be Sunday. So let's get them some goals. Also, going through Twitter in the build-up to this game, I saw a comparison post, which was a picture of our team this year and United's 08-09 team off the back of when they won the Champions League. And so there was a lot of comments on this Twitter post, and we can bring it up now if I find it. And it basically said that United's 08-09 team would absolutely destroy Liverpool's 19-20 squad. You know, no competition. They'd walk the floor with us. There's no way that Liverpool could pick a result up against that team in 08-09. But what I have here seems to disagree with that. So this is the Mail on Sunday, the football slip. And this is from March the 15th, 2009, as we were talking about 08-09. And what's this? Man United 1, Liverpool 4. So that's, yeah, and we can open it up. United silenced by Rafa's Rebels. Liverpool open up the title race with this clinical demolition of Ferguson's flops. Also, Sir Bobby Robson says, and unfortunately dead now, RIP, Rooney, Ronaldo and Tevez simply did not turn up yesterday. So, and also the other fixture in that 08-09 season was a 2-0 win at Anfield for Liverpool. So to debunk that statement made by those United fans that, you know, we couldn't go near that 08-09 team. We did, quite convincingly. So yeah, I mean, I'll keep hold of that actually, just for Sunday. So look, in terms of like I was talking about, how it's going to pan out, I do think it's going to be, if we score a goal early, it could be 4 or 5. But if we get a first half goal, maybe after the 25th minute, I reckon it will be 2 or 3. But I've got every confidence in the team. Why shouldn't I? I mean, we haven't lost a game for 39. We're 11 games away from Arsenal's Invincibles record. We're still pushing for that. And it's at Anfield, the fortress. We haven't lost there for 3 years. And I just don't see United. I don't see Solskjaer knowing how to win this game away at Anfield. And I mean, let's face it, he's managed mould. And that's not what you get in your bathroom, on the ceiling. That's a football club in Norway. And now he's gone on to manage United, huge step up. I just don't think he knows, or his players know, how to win a game away at Anfield in this heated atmosphere that it will be on Sunday. I just don't think so. So I'm going to go for a comfortable victory. If we look at some of the previous fixtures in this, I mean, if we go to the 90s, there was a lot of United wins. But the early 2000s, I mean, Liverpool won 6 games in a row at one point. I remember a lot of Danny Murphy 1-0 winners at Old Trafford. I remember Neville having a go at Carragher last night, saying that in the build-up to the game, he pulled up a video of him scoring a couple of own goals. In '99 at Anfield, and then Carragher shot back at him saying, what about when you brought down Owen for that penalty? You got bullied by Fowler, and you know, Gerrard chipped one over your head in a resounding victory at Old Trafford. So Neville can get back in his box. But there's a lot of shares, a lot of draws. To be fair, I mean, if we look at the head-to-head record, Liverpool have won 76 and United have won 67. So it is fairly close, but we're obviously on the top. And if we go down to the sort of more recent years, there has been a lot of draws actually. There was one point when there was 4 draws in a row. I definitely don't want to see that. I want to see an end-to-end game, preferably to Liverpool's end. I mean, the last 2 games, in fact, have been draws, apart from when we beat them 3-1 last season, with Big Shaq scoring a couple at the Kop end. That was brilliant. But let's absolutely pummel these guys, and you know, let's show no mercy. These guys, they're going to come and think they can do something. I don't know where they've got this hope from, to be honest with you, and that's why I think it will be a comfortable victory. Now let's cut to the man on the Kop, Danny MolbyAlonso. He's going to be a new feature on the Kop TV. Of course, the voice of football's most famous stand. Let's go to him for his preview of the big game on Sunday.
Alex, it's Danny MolbyAlonso on Twitter and Instagram. Word on everyone's lips at the moment is the Liverpool-Man United game on Sunday. Big game. The question is it? Obviously, it is a big game, but I want to make the point that this year it feels quite different. All the years I watched Man United win trophies, mostly the league, and it hurt. I didn't like it. I don't like talking about it now. I don't want to really remember it. However, all through those seasons when Man United came to Anfield, it made it feel like a big occasion. It made it feel like if we won, no matter what they did that season, we'd get one over on them and it would be really good. No doubt the result does matter, and they are still our big rivals, but it just doesn't feel like it did then. I'm not that bothered about them anymore. They're going through a bit of a downward spiral, in my opinion, and Liverpool are very much on the up. If you look onto the actual game itself, I think the form we've been in, there can only really be one result. But no matter which way it goes on Sunday, I don't think it matters to me if you're just looking at one game as much as it did back then. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think the form we've been in is unbelievable, and I think that it could be a statement performance from the Reds. So we all look forward to watching it. Really enjoy doing videos for the Kop TV, the voice of the world's most famous stand. Drop a like and subscribe on the video, and we will hopefully see you Sunday after the game for the fan cams. My prediction is Liverpool 3, Man United 0. Up the Reds.
Thanks very much, Danny. I'll see you on Sunday, fella. Thanks for your contribution today. And do you know what? Danny The voice from the Kop, MolbyAlonso, is the kind of guy that gets these things right. He's going for a win as well, and I can't wait to see him on Sunday in the fan cams outside the Kop. So listen, if you want to get involved with the fan cams, hit the DMs at the Kop TV, and I'll see you then. Until then, take care. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to the Kop TV. I'll be here every single week previewing and reviewing matches, of course, with the fan cams outside every home and away ground as well. So come up to me if you see me, have a chat with the Kop TV. And remember, the voice of football's most famous stand.